Hey, this is Marlo with Marlo Gets Fit, coming to you from Grants Pass, Oregon on this beautiful Sunday. Beautiful blue skies today, not too warm, about 85, 6, 7, something like that. So nice summer day, but not too hot. So not roasting and melting here today. But I just want to do day 3 of my series, 7 gotta get my notes out. Sorry. 7 days of healthy steps to blast the quarantine 10 away. And my first day was mental steps to get prepared to lose weight. And day 2 was tracking, all about tracking your food, your weight, what you're doing, how many glasses of water, how much exercise, all that kind of stuff. And today on day 3, it's called Move It, Move It, Move It. So I'm going to talk to you about how moving it, making more movements in your life, helps you to burn more calories. And obviously that seems very obvious, but I have a couple of interesting things about that. So let me see if I can get this shared really quick. I hope you had a really great weekend. Super busy for me. Kind of went by really fast. I had to go, went to my mom's in Eureka, California. We left after work on Friday, or a little bit early. I guess it was after work. I don't know. Let's see where it's the right one. Day 3. Yes, thank you. Facebook is making this so much more complicated than it used to be. News feed, post. Okay, got it. So we left Friday after work to go to my mom's because if you've seen my previous videos, her house got robbed a couple weeks ago, and so we went down there to help her. She got all the stuff so we could put in, set up a security system and cameras and motion lights and all that good stuff so she can feel secure. So we got all that done yesterday and then zoomed back up last night and got home a little bit late last night. I was super tired because I feel like I haven't slept like this whole week hardly, which is really bad for you. Sleep is so important in so many ways, but I've been kind of working the business and then doing the traveling and stuff, so I didn't get a lot of sleep. So I actually went to bed early last night, earlier than normal, and then slept in this morning, and it felt really good. I feel refreshed. I have lots of energy. I've been doing lots of stuff today. So let's see. There's a hummingbird right there. I don't know if you can hear it buzzing around. It's kind of cool. But anyway, so did that, and then let me get my glasses on. I can't quite read. Got my contacts in now, so gotta get the readers on. So did mom's house, did the Eureka trick. It was really pretty. I did post some pictures. Beautiful day, and not too windy, and of course it's a lot cooler over there. Come back here and it's a lot warmer. And then today I'm making meatloaf, so I'll probably post a couple of pictures of that. Meatloaf is one of my favorite meals for doing low carb. It's so satisfying, and I mean it's really good. And I do this hamburger and cheese in it, and lots of garlic, salt, pepper, tomatoes, diced tomatoes, and green onions. So yummy. Anyway, so let's do this. So this is day 3, 7 days of healthy steps to blast the quarantine 10 away. I know if you're like me, this stress has been killing me, and I've I slipped up and put a few extra pounds on there, so I'm getting it under control, working on it, and I just wanted to share some steps that might help you. It's helping me to lose that weight back down. You know, you don't want to let the quarantine and all this craziness going on, totally, throw you off and make you gain weight. Because I think even if you just, stress is so bad for you that even if you just ate the same, and you could gain weight on that just easily. And the problem with this quarantine stuff is, we're not eating as well, we're stressed, we're eating all this, junk maybe. And for us, it's like we've been going out a lot. I've been keeping it low carb, but still you're not eating at home and moving. A lot of people, we don't go out and do the stuff that we used to do, and so it's like you're not getting all that movement, and you're not getting exercise. So it's like so many problems with it. It's just killing everybody. So here we go. So they did a study. It was at the Mayo Clinic, and I guess this was several years ago, but I found it really interesting because they said that heavy people tend to sit a lot. They're sedentary, where lean people tend to move a lot. And what's interesting is it's the tendency to be sedentary or a couch potato is kind of inborn. It's not that you're not moving because you're overweight. You're overweight because you're not moving as much. You don't get as much movement, and you don't just generally burn as many calories. And so it said, you gain weight because you don't move. And they said that in the study they found that the difference in movement between the heavy people and the lean people was about 350 calories a day. So the lean people, just because they move more during the day, they're they're burning 350 more calories a day, and that's quite a bit, especially over several days. They said that if with everything else being equal, that means over a year time, if the heavy people just added that extra movement, 350 calories a day, they could lose 30 to 40 pounds in a year. And that's crazy. That's without doing any other, diet or changing what you're eating or anything like that. So it really does help. And I've been finding that a lot for myself. And so I really, really work to try to put more movement into my days, because that's the problem with me is, and I know a lot of people that work in offices or, just work at the computer all day, that's when I really started gaining my, I was overweight in high school too, but not that much. And then it was just years of working at a desk, working at a computer, gaining, and you're just sitting all day long, and so you just gain, and it just kind of over time you gain. So it says if you can find ways to build more movement into your life, this could help you to lose weight and lose more weight and make it easier to lose weight. So some of the things that you can do, just easy things, and this is not exercise. If you added exercise, actual exercise, walking and those sort of things, getting on the treadmill, going to the gym, which is things that I find difficult. It's much easier for me to do, play volleyball or do a sport or, do hiking or something like that. Just doing a treadmill, it's like the death for me. It's so boring. I just can't stand, 5 minutes feels like 2 hours to me, so it's really hard. Some people can do it, and if you can, that's awesome, because it is a great way to get the exercise in even when you can't go outside. But if not doing like formal big exercise, but you can still do a lot of things, like stand instead of sitting. And that's why so many people are really enjoying getting those stand-up desks, those desks that can kind of go both. You move it up to stand, and you're standing instead of sitting all day. And also walking instead of driving. So if there's anywhere you go that you can actually walk there instead of driving, or if you go to stores, park, like they always say, park in the back of the parking lot, so you have to walk farther, so you're getting more steps in. Of course, the stores seem to be helping us out in this area by making us go into one entrance that's all the way on the opposite side of where we want to go in, and cramming us through one entrance, even though we want to go over here, but that's another story. So they're helping us out. Just plain fidgeting, it says even that, and I was reading another study that talked about that. Just fidgeting, sitting there in your desk. If you're at your desk, instead of just sitting and doing this, do some rocking, get some movement in there. Just anything you do, make it more movement. And I do this when I walk around the house. I kind of look crazy, I think. But I don't care. So when I walk through the house, if I have to get up and go to the bathroom, if I have to go to the kitchen, wherever I'm going, I don't just walk. I'm doing leg kicks. I'm doing arm reaches, arm punches, all this kind of stuff. Anything to get more movement in, burn more calories, more exercise. And if you add that into your life, you're going to, that's going to help you to burn a few more calories every day, and that's going to help you to lose more weight. And then, try adding extra things in, going, like I say, take the stairs instead of the elevator. That's a huge one. I really try to do that, unless I'm going to, like a 100-story building, which I really don't ever do. But unless it was super big for some reason, I might try to do half and then do the stairs. But try to think of those things that you can add exercise without really having to do much more. It's just a little switch, instead of having to go all the way to the gym, which I find very difficult. And right now I'm not really that I'm not that motivated to go to the gym normally, and I really am not motivated to go where I have to wear a mask. I don't want to have to do that, because it just seems like I need my air, and I don't think I can get enough oxygen. At least it doesn't feel like it through a mask. So it's something I really don't want to do. But I do walk around here. I walk around. I have like a little path. I go up my driveway and around and back and stuff. So create a little path, and I even do it in the house if I have to. If for some reason it's really hot, like we were having 100-degree days, I would go in my house and I'd make loops through the house to get my steps in, because I do have my step bet that I do. So this is a really good way too to motivate you. It motivates me to get those extra steps in per day. And now I'm up to, my power days are like 10,000, I don't know, 150 or something like that, which for me is big stretch that from what I used to do. I used to do like 3,000 steps a day, and so now I'm up to almost 9,000, and then 10,000 something for my power days. So it really does help, and it motivates me because I am like, I have to get my steps in no matter what. So if I have to loop around the house, if I have to go around the house or go inside the house back and forth, I will do that to get those steps in, and that's extra calories you're burning. So those types of things will really help you to just without even trying really lose that extra weight. So I hope that gave you some sort of tips, a little bit of help. Try to get the movement in. Move. Think about moving all the time. Arm punches, all that kind of stuff. Leg kicks. I'm doing those all the time. Anyway, hope that helped you out. And if you didn't see my previous videos in the series, go check those out. Day 1 was getting mentally ready. 3 steps to mentally ready to lose more weight. And then day 2 was tracking, all about how tracking helps you to stick to it and to not only stick to it, lose weight, and keep the weight off long term. And then today's video on moving it. So hopefully it helped you out, and if you want some more ways to move it, I do have a list of 7 fat burning exercises. You can do them in 5 minutes or less. These are the ones I do most every day. I set an alarm, and I get up once an hour because, like I said, I'm at my computer desk, and I will set an alarm once an hour. I get up, do one of these exercises, and it really helps me to first of all, get off my butt, get moving, burn a few calories, wake up, because if I'm at my desk, I might be falling asleep or kind of in the zone, and it just helps me to wake up and get the metabolism flowing a little bit and all that. And I feel really good. It feels good. By the end of the day, I've got 25-30 minutes of exercise in, and I didn't even feel like I did it. So if you want that, just send me a private message and say 7 exercises, and I'd be happy to send it to you. Add those in, plus just do extra movement whenever you can. Walking, do jumping jacks, do leg kicks, whatever. Hope that helped you out. Have a great rest of your evening, and I'll see you on my next video.